So it's that time again. Time for us to dig up some facts and shoot some wild accusations to the winds, and get flamed in the comments by either fans who know too much or those who don't know enough. But remember guys, these are just theories, so anyone can make up anything, okay? Hey guys, this is Kyle from Varistudiostv, the who's, what's, where's, when's, and tens of anime, and today we'll be looking at 10 more fan theories about Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. So without further ado, let's begin.
You and I will be the strongest couple in the entire world. We will dominate the Earth!
Starting off our list at number 10, animal mutation was caused by the spirits. Very strange that all the animals we see in Avatar seems to be a little bit morphed, to say the least. So the real question beckons, where are the original animals? We only really see one, which is Bosco, the king's bear. And even Team Avatar was drawn aback by the idea of just a bear and not a platypus bear, which lets us know that real world animals do exist, don't they? But in our theory, all of the animals were morphed into hybrids by the spirits. We've seen Ai, a part human, part lemur spirit, in the second season of The Legend of Korra, so it's not a stretch to assume that these spirits have the power to alter the animals and humans around them. Have we ever done Iroh on this list? No, we haven't, so let's grab our favorite uncle and throw him under the proverbial bus of theories for a minute, shall we? At number 9, let's speculate about Iroh's connection to the spirit world. We all know that in Avatar, no other human is closer to the spirits than the avatars themselves, to the point where they can see spirits, right? So how is General Iroh, one of the most feared members of the royal family, back in his heyday, was able to commune with the spirits so well? What makes him so special to even be able to pass over to the spirit world later in the series? And there was no explanation about this, of course. It's speculated that sometime after his son's passing, he went on a personal meditative journey that brought him closer to the spirit world, and his connection to it was on par with that of the avatars. Many have pointed to Commander Zhao's words to Iroh, that it hinted at his backgrounds and beliefs in the spirits from when he was at a very young age, and his son's death was the catalyst that finally awakened this side. Let's step into the realm of revolutions. For our number 8 theory, Amon is similar to Joseph Stalin. And look guys, don't destroy me over the pronunciation of his name. We all know that Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra has never strayed away from including adult themes into the show, especially politics. Even though it's supposed to be a kids show, it's never failed to show some historical connections with the real world, some more subtle than others. One of the historical parallels that sounds too plausible not to be true is Amon's similarities with Joseph Stalin, a controversial USSR leader. It's not too out of the way to equate equalists with the Bolsheviks in the revolution that happened in Russia. Amon's fall from grace was similar to Stalin, who despite claiming to be the people's leader, was found to have been living a life of opulence. Quite like Amon's ability to bend being discovered by the equalists at the end of season 1 of The Legend of Korra. Coming in at number 7, Water Nation based on India. Let's see who knows a lot about Indian culture and starts flaming me in the comments about this particular theory. While it's generally agreed that the world of Avatar is based on Far East Oriental side of Asia, as is hinted in the creation of the story, the Water Nation doesn't quite fit this mold, does it? It doesn't quite align with the art style or attire of any other nation. It has a higher bond between families, and it can defend itself quite well when attacked, but generally likes to be left alone. Some theories state that it's because the Water Nation is actually referring to India. They also have a close connection with the spirits and are quite conservative in nature too. A good example is Master Pakku refusing to teach Katara as she was a girl. Coming in at number 6, Amon learned from Ty Lee. For anyone who doesn't know who Ty Lee is, she's that chi-blocking acrobatic young girl who can take others' bendings away. There isn't really anyone quite like her in the series, except that we only find out about chi-blockers after she was introduced, which we can assume she taught them herself. One theory suggests that Amon, the chi-blocking bloodbender in The Legend of Korra, could only have gotten good at chi-blocking if he learned it directly from Ty Lee herself. As we all know, he disappeared for a long time and we don't know what happened during that time period. While other equalists are good at it too, there's no evidence to say that they knew how to chi block before Amon. The theory suggests that Amon uses a combination of blood bending and chi blocking to take away others' bendings. We are fairly confident that he isn't energy bending though. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that even though the Anipalooza event is finished, you still have a chance to win Amazon gift cards. Simply navigate your way down to the description below, fill out the form with your name and email address. You can enter as many email addresses as you want, but only one name. Don't worry, we won't send you any spam or any useless marketing email. Each time we have a raffle, which can either be each week, bi-weekly, or monthly, you do have a chance to win an Amazon gift card, anywhere from $10 to $500. All you'll need to do, enter your email. So go ahead and have some fun. I hope you win. Halfway through our list, and it brings us to number 5. Hama wasn't the first bloodbender. One of the most terrifying episodes in Avatar: The Last Airbender is when we found out about bloodbending from Hama. This was the episode The Puppet Master. Like metal bending or lava bending, it's a subset of bending, which in this case is derived from water bending. But here's the question, was Hama really the one who created it first? Now, hear us out on this theory. We would need to fast forward a little bit into the legend of Korra, when Aang fought against Yakone, who used bloodbending to incapacitate him on a few occasions. But every time he would recover using the Avatar state. As far as we know, the Avatar state is an aggregate of his past experiences. And based on what we know about bloodbending, only bloodbending can overcome bloodbending 100%. Now we do know that there are a few people out there who are able to resist bloodbending to a point, like Mako. But not going too deep, it probably deserves another video by itself. The Avatar wouldn't be able to resist bloodbending to such a point without first knowing the technique. Well, at least one of his past lives anyway. Yes, I could go on and on about this, but let me know in the comments if you would like a dedicated video about this particular theory. For now, let's move on. Now at our number 4 spot, the Dees drowned in Lake Laogai. Oh my goodness, this took a really dark turn, didn't it? Back in the 2nd season of Avatar, we were introduced to the workings of Ba Sing Se. This kingdom is ruled by a king who is just a figurehead. This could be a reference to the Ming dynasty in China, but that's more of a speculation rather than the truth. Our focus today would be on the Dees. Yes, that creepy, brainwashing, always smiling host for Team Avatar. But has anybody really asked what happened to them? It's never actually shown in the show, but the Dai Li were likely to let the Dees drown with Lake Laogai before they covered up the whole facility, as it would have been done pretty fast and they wouldn't have had the time to make the alternate arrangements. Think about it. At our number 3 spot, Appa is still alive. We know that the animal guides for the avatars follow them into the spirit world when they pass over, like Avatar Roku's dragon Fang. Just in case you didn't see the video, we actually made 2 of them. The mythology and lore of dragons and 10 facts about dragons of Avatar that you should really know. It's up on the channel right now and it would be a good way for you to get caught up on the lore. But for this particular theory, every time we see Aang appear, we don't see his animal guide. Could it be that Appa never passed over to the spirit world? Or is it more logical to say that Appa is still alive and been up to some really interesting things? Them little baby bison be looking cute. At number 2, the White Lotus Society may be a reference to real-world societies. Quick reference to the White Lotus is a secret organization formed by God knows who, but they were instrumental in helping the Avatar restore balance during Ozai's reign. Now, the White Lotus can refer to a bunch of groups throughout history, most prominent ones being the White Lotus, a progressive as well as religious group going as far back as the 13th century China. The White Rose, a non-violent intellectual resistance group in Nazi Germany, or the Freemasons. While we can't quite put a precise finger on which of them the White Lotus would be referring to, it may just be all of them. Does any of this seem realistic though? Struggling with YouTube? You decided to start a channel, but you hardly see any growth, and you're wondering how to become the Mr. Beast of YouTube? I have the simple answer for you. TubeBuddy. This is a browser extension that will drive your focus and provide you with exponential growth on YouTube. Why walk the path alone when you have a buddy in TubeBuddy? How does it work, you're asking? TubeBuddy helps you decide everything, literally, from the planning of the video to the titling and even the publishing. You can even optimize videos that have already been published long before you had TubeBuddy. Still don't know where to start? TubeBuddy gives you viral video ideas straight from the dashboard. You can see what's trending in almost any country. So go ahead, pick your video and drive traffic to your channel. You also get memberships and discounts to some great stuff like background music and even assets for your YouTube channel. Still not sure how to build thumbnails, titles, or need advice on how your channel is doing? No problem. TubeBuddy has a community on Discord that'll help you talk to real people and answer all of your TubeBuddy questions within a few seconds. To download TubeBuddy for free, there is an affiliate link in the description below. It will be tubebuddy.com/Varistudiostv. That will be tubebuddy.com/VARISTUDIOSTV. You do not have to purchase a membership with TubeBuddy. You can use most of the tools free of charge, and it's super powerful even at the free level. But if you do decide to purchase a membership with TubeBuddy, I also get a commission with no extra cost to you. You not only get the chance to grow your YouTube channel, but it also supports our channel as well on making better content for you. So why wait? Stop struggling with YouTube and fast track your growth with TubeBuddy. I bet you're really loving this video. Here's a great way that you can support us. Like, share, and subscribe to get notified of when we post new content. To actually get notified, click on that notification bell. Now back to the video. And finishing off our list, our number one theory, Zaheer is Aang's son. And now let's get into the meet and greet of this one by looking at the facts. There was an Air Nation genocide, thus all of the airbenders died out. But this guy, Zaheer, knew much more about airbending than most airbenders. How could he actually know that without actually knowing an airbender? And Aang was the only one that was there at the time. The theory goes that Aang had 4 children: Bumi, Tenzin, Kaya, and Zaheer. One more fact that points to this theory is that he learned to fly within months of getting airbending, which even Aang couldn't do. Something may have happened between Zaheer and Aang to cause them to drift apart as they were very close. This is why Zaheer and Tenzin's battle took up so much airtime, as it wasn't just 2 of the best airbenders in the show fighting, they were brothers. It does explain Zaheer's hatred towards the avatars. But remember guys, all of these were just theories. Why don't we play around with some ideas? Let us know in the comments below.
Let go your earthly tether. Enter the void, empty, and become wind.
Have you been enjoying this video? Check out this recent video and even some of our playlists. And remember to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified of when we upload new videos.